interesting to me that Jesus would walk up to some people and ask them, follow me. Now the question, before we talk about what is discipleship, some of the dynamics of discipleship, why don't we ask the question, why discipleship? Like, why would Jesus need disciples? I mean, it's Jesus Christ the Messiah. Now, we have to realize Jesus stepped into a time in human history where sometimes we think Jesus stepped into a time where it's really easy, it was chill, Jesus actually stepped into potentially one of the most extremely religious times in human history. I mean, it's interesting to talk about it now, especially in the day and age that we live in and what's happening around the world with religion. There's such a dynamic happening that people are losing lives because of a religious reason. So we live in a pretty intense religious reason, as well as we live in a really intense political environment as well, not just in America, it's happening around the world. So in many ways, I like to say there are some similar dynamics of intense, extreme religion and extreme politics are happening. And Jesus literally stepped into that. And the way we can tell it was extreme, it was so extreme that it ended up killing Jesus in the end. In other words, the system of the world, the system of religion, and the system of politics, the world system could not handle Jesus anymore. They literally said, we can't do this anymore, let's kill the guy. That's the extremity of the time that Jesus lived in. What's my point? It's why discipleship? Because he needed disciples to continue the cause. He actually needed people to continue the cause because Jesus knew that he was going to pay the ultimate price. In other words, he's going to be killed, raised from the dead, and then he's going to ascend to the Father, but somebody has to continue the task. And it's fascinating to me that discipleship in a lot of Christian circles is not actually about that. It's actually about how do I become a better person. When discipleship in many ways is actually about Jesus and advancing the kingdom. And we've made discipleship a very self-centered approach. Like, what's wrong with me? Let's fix that. Let's fix that. And Jesus is like, I'll show you discipleship. Let's change the world, and your character will be built as we go. This is important because if discipleship was build your character, then change the world, we would never change the world. It'd be like, I'm not good enough. I got to fix this area of my life. I'm not adequate enough, or I haven't figured out this part. Man, this dark part of my heart got revealed, and I'm not fit for ministry. And Jesus was like, no, just follow me, and we'll figure it out as we go. He grabbed a tax collector. The word tax collector is synonymous with sinner. The word like that, you could almost say sinner and tax collector, it meant the same thing. And Jesus was like, hey, you sinner, follow me. We're going to go change the world. What's my point? There's going to be some character issues. There are going to be some moral, ethical issues with a tax collector. And Jesus is like, just follow me. What's my point? Why discipleship? Because Jesus actually needed people to advance the kingdom after he left. Are you following me? So discipleship is not as much about what can I do for myself as it is about what can I do for